Hello everyone, welcome. This is Jennifer with Creativity. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I am here live tonight to have a free with a purchase class with you. So everything we're doing tonight, you can get for free. Come on in and join me and I will share with you how you can get all of the projects for free. All right, come on in. Yes, I am late. I do apologize. I know I advertised at 8 o'clock. My son came by to do dinner with me unexpectedly, so I do apologize. But I am here now, so let's get to crafting. All right, I'm going to get my desktop pulled up just so I can see all comments as we are going through our projects. I hope everyone had a wonderful I hope everyone had a wonderful Sunday as the weather here in Lexington, South Carolina has been very yucky today. Hello, welcome. Today's been a very yucky day, and I have been out and about doing all kinds of things, wishing I was in my studio more today than I have been in my room. But it's all good. I am here now, and we are going to do some crafting. I am so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Got lots to go over tonight. Lots to go over. Welcome everyone. Oh, I'm so glad I've got some eyes on. If you will drop a comment if you want to let me know where you're coming from, I would greatly appreciate that as well. If you don't follow my Facebook page, if you will click the follow button, the like button, share my video. Also, give me thumbs up. That does great. It helps me in the algorithms of the Facebook social stuff. As well as if you are watching on my YouTube channel, if you're not a part of my subscription, if you will click that subscribe button on my YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate that as well. And also in the right-hand corner of my Facebook page, my YouTube channel, if you will click the bell, anytime I post over there, it will give you the heads up that I have went live. All right. Hello, Autumn. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I hope everyone has had a great Sunday. Today, we are going to be featuring the product of the month. You know, Stampin' Up! Has come up with product of the month, and those are the stamp. It is a stamp set this month. I just got mine in, so I have not been able to share much, but this whole week, this is going to be our product of the week, and every day I will be doing some type of projects using the product of the month. And you can get the product of the month by placing a $75 order. Shopping through my link that's in this video, you can get this stamp set for $5. So I'm going to turn the camera over, share that bundle stamp set with you. I don't know why I keep calling it a bundle because it's not. It's just a stamp set, and it is our product of the month. And then I'm going to share a couple of class updates with you, and then we are going to get crafting tonight. I have 3 projects that are completed, and then we're going to make just one project out of the blue. And I wanted to share with you how easy it is to use the product of the month. Hello, Miss Betsy. How are you? All right, so let's get started here. I'm going to turn the camera over and get you all set up. Hopefully you are not seeing my messy desk. And I dropped one of my camera lights, so I need to grab that so my desktop is not so dark. Give me 1 second while I pick that up. I don't know how in the world. And again, I do apologize for being late. I've been doing Sunday night Facebook Lives now for almost 2 years, and I just cannot get it through my family's head that I am off limits on Sunday after 7 o'clock. But my son thinks coming here at 7:30 to have dinner is okay. Oh, my child, I tell you. I am good, Miss Betsy. You are not joining late. I am late. So you are right on time. I'm the one that's late tonight. As always, right? All right, so let me share a couple of things. We have our craft along. Tonight is the last night for craft along. Craft along is going to be on January the 26th. We will do 5 projects. I will prep those and get those in the mail to everyone on Tuesday, no later than Wednesday, so you will be able to get your product. I will also be playing with some samples and dropping those in my page as well, so you can see it. But we are going to be playing, for our craft along for the month of January. We are going to play with the cake day bundle. This is a online exclusive item for Stampin' Up, but it comes, the cake day, it has a stamp set and it's got dies to go with it. Along with this, you will get a full pack of the rainbow adhesive dots, and you're going to get a Wink of Stella to go along with the projects. All right, so for Craft Along, it is $39, and I will prep all the projects for you, and it's $39, and we're going to do 5 cards, and I will be here live on January 26th to do these cards. But if you want to craft with me, you have to register so you got the packets. If you're not sure, then you can still watch me. And then if you want it, I will have 1 or 2 packets left over that you can get at a later time. All right, but this is for our craft along. I cannot do any of the stamp damages, so you would have to place an order to get the cake day bundle. But I will do die cuts of anything that is not related to the stamping part. All right, so that is our craft along. Tonight is the deadline for that. Now, the other thing is tomorrow night, I have mystery stamping going on. So I will be live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will do a mystery project. So stay tuned. I will post details on that as well as send an email out. If you are not on my email list, please join my email list. I have the link in this video that will help you get all of my updates. If you join that email list, then you will get all the measurements that you need to do mystery stamping. Mystery stamping is free. It is using product you have at the house. I will create a project giving you the measurements and what you need, and then we will come together and craft those together. But mystery stamping is tomorrow at 8 o'clock. All right, last thing I want to share with you is I am doing a winter retreat in a box. So this is a winter retreat to go. It is $70. However, in that $70, we are going to be using this adorable Woolly Friends bundle. And it is a sheep. And this is in our mini catalog for January through April, and it is on page 51. I ordered the bundle so I can share some cards with you. However, Stampin' Up did not put it in my box, but they did send me the punch. So this comes with the punch, and it's got cut out the sheep body, the head, and the little bow tie that, or the bow that goes under him, and a veil. So this is the punch that goes with it. Hopefully Tuesday, they are going to overnight my stamp set. With tomorrow being a holiday, hopefully Tuesday they're going to do that, and I'll be able to get some samples made so I can share with you. But let me tell you really quickly what you're going to get in the winter retreat. Let's see, hold on one second. Let me grab my layout. I didn't have a chance to get it printed out today before I went live today. Let's see. Oh, geez. You wouldn't think it would be so hard to find. All right, let me just go to my distribution email list here. All right, it is called Cozy Winter Craft Retreat. And in this, you are going to get, we're going to make a total, let me see, I believe it's 5 different cards. Yes, you're going to get 5 amazing make and take projects, 2 of each design. You will also get some gifts. You will be getting $35 of Stampin' Up! Product. There's going to be a coordinating retreat bag. You're going to get some sweet treats. Also, you will get a PDF file for all the projects. Now, this time I am doing 2 options. The retreat itself is $70. You can add the bundle on along with some of the other product that I will be using. So if you click the link in the video, it will walk you through everything so you can see it all. But also I am going to be selling just my tutorial, and that is going to be available as well. So just the tutorial, or you can get all of it shipped to you. And once Stampin' Up! Sends me my stamp set, I can share more information about it. But I don't have any more to share with you on that at the moment. But I am so excited about my winter retreat, and I am so excited about my little woolly friend here, because I've been looking at this, and I have been dreaming of all kind of projects that I could do with him. So if you are interested in that, please click that link, get joined up, because it is going to be one of my best retreats I have done. All right, so that is that. All right, so if you have any questions, just let me know. All right, let's dive into our projects tonight. I am so excited for these. Here is the stamp set. This is our January product of the month stamp set. It is called Fabulous Sayings, and this is a fantastic stamp set. You've got happy birthday, you're on my mind, thank you, hello, sending love, you can do anything. And then it says so much, hooray, to a fabulous friend, just because. There are simple, no words for this. So there's all kind of sentiments that you can use with this set, and use it in a variety of ways. So this week, this is going to be our product of the week, and I am going to be doing different layouts and cards, and also I've been working on something else, so stay tuned. If you are a scrapbooker, be on the lookout. All right. So for tonight's projects, like I said, I've got 3 projects ready, and then we are going to just do one at the spur of the moment so you can see how easy using our designer series paper and a simple stamp set can go a long ways. So you ready to do some crafting? Come on and join me. Let's do this. All right, let's move this out of the way. So here is one of the cards that we will be doing. Here is another card. And here is another card. So these are the 3 that I have made. And then, like I said, we're going to do a separate one so you can see how simple it is to just put together designer series paper and Stampin' ink. All right. Let's get to crafting. Let's do this one first. I am so in love with this paper. Also, this is part of the paper that we will be using in the Cozy Winter Retreat. We're going to be using this designer paper. All right. So let me share with you this designer paper. This is kind of a, I'm going to separate it so you get 4 sheets of each design. So I'm going to show you the front and the back, and then I'm going to move. Just give me 1 second while I separate this. This paper is in our annual catalog, and this is also probably going to be our last year with it, because when our catalog retires at the end of May, this is probably going to go away because we've had this paper for a couple of years. But it is just such gorgeous paper that it is just easy to work with. I just love our paper so much. So let me do this. I am almost finished, guys. Almost there. All right. I just want to give you an idea of how gorgeous this paper is. And then I'm going to also tell you the name. The name of this paper is called Thoughtful Journey, and it's 6x6. All right. Thoughtful Journey 6x6. And we're going to be using a lot of different designer series paper today. So I will make sure I let you know the names. It is called Thoughtful Journey. All right, so let's do this really quick. And again, this is part of the paper that we're going to be using on the winter retreat. So I'm going to do the front side, and then the next one's going to be the back side. So these 2 here, that's front. Oops, hold on. This is front and back. All right. And there is 2 more sheets. This is just gorgeous, gorgeous paper. It's been a moment since I used it, so I am just going to refresh and share what it is, because it's been a moment since I actually used it. Okay, and then we have this. Isn't it just gorgeous? I mean, the colors, the designs, it's just amazing. Amazing, amazing. All right. We got that one. And then we have this one. All right, and that again is front and back. All right, let me move these out of the way. And then we are going to make card number 1. Some of the colors that are in here is Blackberry Bliss, It has boho blue. It's got Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. And so some of those colors have retired, like the Wild Wheat. That color has retired, but there's plenty of other colors in that cardstock that in that designer paper that you can use that will coordinate with others. Also, I wanted to share, let's see, let me get to my, I'm pulling out my annual catalog because I believe I am using some colors tonight. Let's see, that will be going out when our catalog changes up. So I wanted to get, where is my ink? I don't use our annual catalog often anymore. I mainly go straight to our website. But before I said it, I just wanted to make sure I was correct on here. Where is the ink? Let me quit talking a minute and find, there we go, 137. If you don't have a catalog and you want a catalog, please reach out to me. I'll be happy to send you one. I have no problem with that. Yes, so one of the things I wanted to share is on page 137 of our annual catalog, we have in colors, and some of our in colors are fixing to go out when this catalog ends at the end of April. So if you are trying to get your ink pads built up, now's the time to start doing that, because once they're announcing the retiring stuff, these things go like hotcakes. So if you want your Stampin' blends, your ink pads, your ink refills, any of those things need to be done. But the color I'm using tonight is the Shy Shamrock, and that one will be retiring. Also, our Petunia Pop is going to be retiring. Our Summer Splash is going to be retiring. Petunia Pop's retiring. Peach Pie. And one of my favorites, but this is the Peach Pie that's going to be retiring. My other one is Pretty in Pink. That one will be going out as well. And the other color is our Petunia Pop. So these 5 colors will be ending when our annual catalog goes out, and that is May 3rd. So you will want to go ahead and start stocking up on your colors. Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash, Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, and Petunia Pop. If you want the ink pads, ink refills, Stampin' blends, now's the time to get those because they will be retiring. But tonight we're going to be using Shy Shamrock and the Petunia Pop. Alrighty, so let's craft. I think that's all the chatting I need to do. I've talked about how you can get the projects tonight for free. These projects are available with a minimum of a $40 order. If you place that in my store, then I will send you all the supplies to make these projects. Simple, simple. All right, so we have our Petunia Pop. We're going to take this and we're going to fold it over at our score mark. And let's see, do I have one of my bone folders? I had class yesterday, so I don't think my bone folder made it back to my studio. Let's see if we have a bone folder. All right, I don't see a bone folder handy, so we're going to just go with it. one of the things I can do is take a ruler edge. Anything flat that you can run across there will work as a bone folder. But I don't know what happened to it. I have a piece of basic white cardstock that's going to go on the inside here. Oh boy, I'm just really together tonight. Where is my adhesive? Here we go. Got my Stampin' seal. We're going to put on here and we're going to do this. And this is going to go directly on the inside. Anytime you've got your dark colored cardstock, it's best if you use a white or the vanilla, very vanilla cardstock. So it's easier when you post your message. We have our designer series paper from the Thoughtful Journey. And I've cut it down. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to take the, which one did I use in this one? Thank you. So I'm going to take our fabulous saying stamp set and I'm going to stamp the thank you in the petunia pop. Now, if you didn't want to use petunia pop, you could use, that's probably the peach pie right there. This has got some mossy meadow going on in it, some old olive, but I really like the petunia pop. So we're going to take that and we're going to tap it into our ink pad. I am going to get my Stampin' pad, and that way I've got a great cushion under here. So when I take this, I'm going to stamp the word thank you right up in the top corner there. And then we are going to put this right onto our card. And this card is basically done. So because of my designer series paper, it does all the work. What in the world? I did not cut that right. Do y'all see that? Oh boy, hold on. Hello, welcome for joining. Thank you. I have miscut this. So let's see if we can get this lifted off of here. And we're going to trim the bottom a little bit. I have no idea what my brain was thinking. It wasn't thinking. I have been on the go ever since I went to church this morning at 9 o'clock. And I have been gone pretty much all day. My husband had me doing stuff with him, and then the sun pops up. So I do apologize for that. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, that's much, much better. Okay, so we're going to lay that down. Then I'm going to take our... Hello, Jamie. I was thinking she looked a little bit. Okay. I was trying to read your message, Jamie. All right. I'm going to take the low profile sparkle dots, and we're going to put the green on here as our embellishment. So this is going to go up here. And this is going to go down here. And then we've got one more. And this is going to go down here. Oops. All right. So there is card number 1. Thank you, Jamie. Very, very simple. All you need is the pack of the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper and the fabulous saying stamp set, and you've got a great card. Simple, easy, but also beautiful. That is what our designer paper does the work. So there's card number 1. Let's go on over to let's do card number 2. We're gonna do this one. Card number 2. This is using our designer series paper, Marble Elegancy. It is a 12 by 12 pack of paper. but I have already cut mine by 6 by 12. So I'm going to share it with you, but this is the piece we're using tonight, and that's the back side. Here is that. This is the back side to it. And then we have this, and then we got that side. And then we've got our pink, and we're going to turn it over there. That's one side, and this is the back side. And then we've got solid pink, and then you turn it over and you got that side. So this is our marble pack of paper. And that is what I'm using for this card. I'm using the Real Red ink, Real Red cardstock, and a piece of basic white. And then, of course, our fabulous saying stamp set. All right, so we've got our basic Real Red cardstock. We're going to take that and we're going to fold it in half. I'm going to be playing with this set all week. And like I said, if you are a scrapbooker, stay tuned because I've got something coming down the line you're not going to want to miss. All right, so we've got our piece of basic white that we're going to just attach to the inside. Again, because this is a dark color cardstock, you want to have a lighter color on the inside so when you do your message, you've got it ready to go. All right, so then we've got our piece of basic white, and we have both of our designer papers. We're going to go ahead and we're going to attach those down onto our cardstock here. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put this one down at the bottom. Okay, and then that leaves an opening in the middle. Okay, now we're going to take our Real Red ribbon, and we're going to wrap it at the top of the card, and we're going to tie a bow. And if you don't like tying bows, you can do a knot. That is fine as well. All right, so we're going to tie us a bow along about right there. And the ribbon I am using is called the Real Red. It's almost like a silk ribbon. Beautiful ribbon here. But we are going to do that. And then you can turn it. You can make your bow loop as big as you want it to be. All right. For some reason, it does not want to get tight on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. We're going to tie a knot. And then we're going to tie a bow. And that way it is tight. Come on. When I go to fix, see how it, why does things always goof up when you're on camera? All right, now I got it tight. Now I want to make sure it's semi-straight. I tell you, I can either have it tight or I can have it straight, but to have both is a challenge. And that has been my day today. Everything has tested me today. Especially my husband today. I love him dearly, but man, oh man. He had me doing stuff today after having me do stuff yesterday. We had some farm work to do yesterday. And then when the sun comes out today, he tried getting me over there today to work and do some stuff. And I told him no. And then he had me running errands with him. Ugh. You know, some days I just want to strangle him. All right, guys. My bow is not wanting to work right. So we're going to just let it ride. You've got the idea that it's a bow. You know, bows come and go. It can be a good bow day or it can be a bad bow day. And obviously, today's a bad day. So we're going to just take our snips and we're going to snip this. And actually, that looks pretty good. That actually looks pretty good, guys. Look at that. Awesome. All right, we're going to leave that alone. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the stamp set that says Sending Love, and we're going to use the Real Red ink, and we're going to stamp Sending Love right there. And this is tap, tap, tap. If you're not familiar with our ink pads, you do not have to press down very hard in our ink pads because they are very inky and it will go everywhere. And our ink pads go a long way. All right, so we're going to move that bow out of the way and we're going to stamp right down in the center. And we are going to put this on our card front, and we have another gorgeous card. Just that easy. See what I'm telling you? A lot of times our designer paper does the work for us. People say, oh, I can't do cards. I'm not crafty. But all you sometimes need is paper, ink, and a stamp set. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? We could even add some sparkles to this. I have the pearlized faucet circles. These are new gems. And they have some white ones in here. So we can actually take... I didn't do this on the first one, so... This is going to be a trial. We're going to put one there. Look at that. We're going to take another one and let's put it right there. And then let's take one more. And you want to put it over here. We can put that one down there. Ooh, I kind of like that. All right, so there is card number 2. So you've got with the sparkle and without the sparkle. Okay, so that's card number 2. All right, now let's move over to card number 3. Here is card number 3. And this one, again, I used some oldie designer series paper. It is still current. So when I say oldie, it is current. In any of my videos, any of the product that I share with you, it is always current product. I never use any retired product whatsoever. So if you watch my video, as long as it's not at the end of the catalog, any of the product that I use is always current. So, you don't ever have to worry about that. All right, so here is that. Now, the designer paper that I use for this is called the Florals in Bloom. So, I wanted to share this paper with you. And I've only got some scraps, so I really use this paper. So, you got the idea of it by sharing just what I have here. And then this is the back side. Then we have this side, and then we have the back. We have this, and then when you turn it over, you have that. Okay, so here is a full sheet of the front, and then this is the back side. All right, and then we have... Isn't that gorgeous? This paper is called the Florals in Bloom. So we have that is the front, and this is the back side. All right. And then we have the front, and this is the back side. So this is some gorgeous paper, really springy. And after the dreary day that we have had here in Lexington, where I am, I needed some sunshine sprinkle. They said we were going to have a possibility of snow flurries, but we did not get any snow flurries. We just got the cold and the nasty rain. I was in hopes we got a dusting. I don't want inches and foots and all of that. I just wanted a dusting. But we didn't get anything but the rain and the cold. Thanks, Betsy. So, I needed some brightness today. All right, so for this one, I am using our thick basic white cardstock. I have our Shaw Shamrock, and again, the basic white. And then I took the designer paper and I've cut it into strips. And then I took a piece of the Petunia Pop and I embossed the center with the eyelet embossing folder. My label that I've got here, it is using the Heartfelt Hexagon Punch. All right, so this is that card that we're going to do tonight for this one. So we have our card base. So we're going to take it, and of course we're going to just fold it over and pretend this is my bone folder. Sorry about that. I will have my ducks in a row next time. Yes, I just wanted a dusting. With living on the farm, I don't want all the inches where it's here a week or two. I just want it here today. Let me go build my little snowman and then do my little snow fight with my kids and then go away. But we didn't even get that opportunity today. Maybe, we still got February, so I'm not going to give up all the way. But January and February, we might. But anyway, so I'm going to take the basic white and put my adhesive on here. And then this is going to go onto the Shaw Shamrock. All right. Then we have our little strips. That one's going to go there. One's going to go there. Like that. And then we're going to put the Petunia Pop in the middle there. And it's going to be layered on there just like that, okay? Do you see how easy this is coming together with making this card? It's really easy to do. And Betsy, I was sitting here talking about the snow. Autumn that's on here, she's probably like laughing her tail off at us. Because she is up north in, I believe it's Wisconsin, and which they get a lot of snow. I don't want that much snow. I live on a farm, so rain, sleet, snow, or shine, I have to be out in it taking care of my babies. And so I don't want it around for as long as they have it, but she's probably out there just laughing her butt off at us. Because we're wishing we got snow, and they're probably like, would it go away, please? All right, let's put our adhesive here on our Petunia Pop. And because this is a 3D embossed folder image, be careful when you put your adhesive on it, because if you put too much pressure, it will go away and flatten your 3D image. It'll still look pretty, but it won't be in the 3D. Yeah, see, Autumn, that's too cold for me. -30. Oh, my gosh. I could not even imagine being in a temperature like that. No. We are like 20 degrees in the morning. Right now, our temperature's running about 20 in the morning. And then our highs are getting about 50 to 55 is our high. But negative 30, oh my gosh. No, I live in the South for a reason. I knew there was a reason I never left the South when I got old enough to actually leave home. No, too much for me. All right, so here is this. So we're going to put this right onto our card front. And then I did not put a piece of scrap out, so now we got to find a piece of scrap. All right, here's our scrap. We're going to take this, and we're going to take our punch. Yeah, Betsy, that's too cold. You need to come down here, Autumn, and just get a taste of our weather, and then you will want to come here with us. And then think, look at all the things we could do together if you lived closer. We could do all kind of scrapbooking stuff. I would get you in so much trouble scrapbooking. And Miss Betsy does a virtual scrapbooking thing once a month. And that's been a lot of fun too for what I've been able to participate in. But my daughter and grandkids have moved away. They've moved out of the house. So I am slowly getting my life back to where I am not always running with grandkids and all that. So I am going to be doing more of those as well. All right, so we're going to do a thank you this time. And I'm taking the Shah Shamrock and I'm taking my stamp and I am tapping it into it. And then we are going to stamp this directly onto our punch. All right. Oh, yes, Autumn, you need to just do a vacation and come visit. Yeah, I do in-person retreats, so you need to plan to come to one of my in-person retreats. We'll think of it like a training thing for Stampin' Up. There we go. Another thing you can do with your labels is you can ink them on the edges. And I'm going to show you what this does. This is oops. All right. This is easier if you have a sponge, but I didn't do a sponge. So I already did a boo-boo. Let's see. Let me punch this out since it's easy to do. Or if you have a dauber, this technique is really great for one of those. Let me do this again real quick. Thank you. And we're going to stamp that right in the center. Let me get one of my brushes. I should have did this in the first place. All right, so I've got one of my small blending brushes, and I'm going to tap it into the ink. And then you can rub it around. And I am going to go over a little bit, but I'm doing that deliberately because when I did it earlier, it blended much better than just the edge. So I'm going to just touch it up, make sure I'm kind of even all over it. But there is that. Hello, Miss Kathy. Welcome, welcome. All right, so now we're going to take this and we're going to put our dimensionals on the back side. You know I can't go one class without my dimensionals. Gotta have them. I try not to use them and I'm just like, I can't. I have to pop it up. It just don't look right no other way. All right. So we're going to take this now and we're going to stick it right in the center, but you can do it down at the bottom, or you can do it at the top, or you can do it in the center. I think we're going to do this one at the bottom. I think I like that. All right, then we're going to take our Perla's Faucet gems, and I am using the white ones. Come on. All right, we're going to put one there. We're going to put one there. And let's put this one down there. All right, so there is the 3 that we're going to do. Now, I also wanted to take this. Yes, Kathy. We got one more card to go, and then that is going to be a wrap. But that's okay, because you can always go back and catch replay. And I was running late today. My son decided he was going to come cook dinner for us. So anytime I don't have to cook dinner, I am all for it. Except he always messes with my Facebook Lives on Sunday. Gets on my nerves. But I am so thankful I have my children. Would not know what to do without either one of them. My daughter and my son, and then my 3 grandchildren. I just don't know what I would do. All right, so we're going to take our designer series paper and we're going to put it on the inside down at the bottom to kind of jazz it up a little bit. All right, guys, that is the 3 projects that I have ready for you. Now I want to kind of just go from scratch and kind of show you how you can easily turn these pages into cards with just using the designer paper and the stamp set. All right, so let's go with let's try one more. Let's see. Let's see what we're going to use. I would think I want to go this route. Let's pick one. Ooh, we can go this one here. I like that one. All right. How do you like that one? Let's see. I might go with that one. Let's see what our stamp sentiments are. Let's see. We can do oh, I think I want to go that one. And the sentiment I'm going to choose is you can do anything. Should we do that, or should we do to a fabulous friend? Which one should we do? Fabulous friend, or you, we could even do you're on my mind. That one would be good too. You're on my mind. Let's see. What do y'all think? We're going to take a piece of the petunia pop. We're going to cut it at 5 1/2. And then we're going to score it at 4. Okay. And then, of course, we need a piece of our basic white for the inside. Okay. Perfect, Kathy. I will do that. We're going to take a piece of basic white, and we're going to do 3 3/4 by 5. And that's going to be for our inside. All right. And then we need to cut this down. And it needs to be 5 1/4 by 4. All right, let's do this. And then I'm going to show you what you can do with the designer paper that's left over. All right. So we got 2 strips, and it doesn't matter which way you cut those because they are solid colors and it doesn't have a design on it. All right, so you said you're on my mind. All right, so let's take it out. And you're on my mind. We got to get a block for that. Not a biggie. I got a block right here. Let's clean this off real quick. Okay, let's put this back on. And remember what I said at the very beginning. This week I will be doing more things with this stamp set, showing you different ways that you can use this. Fabulous saying. And as far as the class goes, you place a minimum of a $45 order, $40 order. It's either... It's $40 order. You place that, then you will be able to get all the projects that I'm doing for free. And I will also include the projects that I do throughout the week. Okay, so you're going to get a lot more than just the 4 cards. And I will update that as time goes through. All right, so we got our Petunia Pop. We're going to take this. And we are going to fold it. Somehow or another, I didn't score that correctly. Let's try this again. Let's take our Petunia Pop. We're going to fold it in half. I don't know what I did to the other one. Guess I didn't read the ruler right. All right. And then we're going to take our inside piece, which is our basic white. And we are going to take it and put our adhesive on here. I'm going to put that straight in. Now, what I was going to tell you you can do is, since I have this little strip, you can put it directly down at the bottom. And you can either do that side or this side because it still matches. Okay? So I'm going to go with the Petunia Pop side. All right, and then this is going to go straight down to the bottom, kind of what we did to the first side. Then we have this. We're going to take this, and we are going to take our Petunia Pop, and we will stamp our sentiment on the inside, or at the top of this, and we are going with You're on My Mind. And we're going to stamp that directly onto our paper, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to close this up, because as soon as I open this card back, I am going to stick that in there, and I know it. So we're not going to take that chance, because I really need this card to send to someone. Found out one of our church members today did not get some good test results, so they're going back in for further testing. And so this is great to send her. Now with this, what we can do is we can take our low profile sparkles, and we can use the Secret Sea gems that's on here and put them on this card like this. And then we're going to do one more, and we're going to put it right down there. All right, so there is another way of doing the card. Simple, easy, but beautiful. All right. Oh, and I wanted to share with you what you could do with the other strap that you had. You can take your envelope and stick it right at the top of your envelope, or you can stick it down at the bottom, just like that. I am going to take this and stick it at the top. Now, I do kind of, let's see, I use the tearing tape just because you want it to be extra secured, because it will run through the postal machines. So you do want to make sure it don't come off and cause any kind of jams in the postal machine, because that would not be nice, because your beautiful card will not make it to who you needed it to go to. And then also you cause problems at the post office, and that's not good. So let's make it easy. We always want to secure these down quite well. So I use the tearing tape. Yes, Kathy. Sometimes we need those simple and easy cards to where we don't have to do a lot of thinking. And that is where a lot of our designer series paper comes in. If you have just a stamp set for sentiments, and then some of our designer paper, you can really do some quick and easy cards without a lot of thought. All right, so now we're going to take this and we're going to stick it right at the top of our envelope. And that way, our envelope now matches our card. All right, so that is the class for tonight. So let me pull these back out so you can see them. All right. So we did 4 cards tonight using the fabulous saying, and that is our product of the month, is the fabulous sayings. All right, guys, there is our projects for tonight. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. I'm going to kind of zoom you out a little bit so you can see all the projects. All right, thank you for the hearts. I greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribing to my channel, if you will make sure you click the follow and the like. And if you're on my YouTube channel, if you will subscribe and click the bell in the right-hand corner on the YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And stay tuned. Tomorrow we will have more cards and another project using the fabulous sayings. And did I put that under there? I think I did. This is the fabulous sayings, so I will do more projects for this. And then also tomorrow at 8 p.m. we have our mystery Stampin', so join my email. I will be sending out that information first thing in the morning, so you will have all the measurements, what you need. And then Craft-A-Lawn, tonight is the deadline for that. If you are interested in Craft-A-Lawn, now is the time to get it, because I will be cutting and prepping the packets tomorrow to send out. If you don't, then January 26th, I will be on live doing the Craft-A-Lawn. And for Craft-A-Lawn, we are going to be doing cake day. So get ready for all those delicious looking birthday cakes, because they're coming. And then we have the Cozy Winter Retreat to go, and I am going to be using the Woolly Friend bundle, and the link is in the video, so register for that. This is going to be a fantastic retreat, and you're not going to want to miss. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. sharp. I promise I won't be late. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you tomorrow for Mystery Stamping. Thank y'all so much.